Good. All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Colerain High School's Armed Forces Recognition. Today, I'd like to first start off with a couple thank yous for attendance today. To all the parents that are for the students that are on the stage, thank you for everything. I think you deserve a round of applause. Kids, why don't you give them one real quick? Without you, they wouldn't be who they are today, so thank you for everything you've done. To the Northwest Board of Education members that are here, Mark Gilbert and Matt Tsort, thank you. Superintendent, Mr. Darrell Yater, thank you. Did I see curriculum, Brenda? Brenda Miller's here as well, and then our administrative team for Colerain High School that is here as well. And then Lieutenant Pat Horde from the Ohio Army National Guard for administering the oath of enlistment. Lieutenant Horde is a graduate of the district as well. He graduated from Northwest High School in 2011. The format for today, we'll start off with a couple opening remarks from Mr. Yater. Then I'll call each branch of the military to say something about each of the students that are, or recruits that are going to be going in. Then we'll move to the oath and conclude with Ms. Davis saying a few words. So first, I'd like to call out Mr. Yater.
Thank you. I just want to say congratulations to this group of students who have made this awesome and tremendous choice on behalf of District Administration and Board of Education and staff. We really respect and admire the decision that you have made and the commitment that you've made. It is a tremendous responsibility that you're undertaking, and we know that you will leave Colerain High School and do us proud. On a personal note, I just want to say, as a former member of the Army Reserves, how proud I am that you have made this decision, and how excited I am that you guys are about to embark on a journey that is going to challenge you in ways that you have no idea, change you in ways that will transform your outlook and who you are, and build relationships with people that will support you the rest of your life. And I am so excited that you're going to be on that journey. So congratulations on behalf of myself and the district to you and all of your families, because it truly is a family decision when you make that choice. So congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Yater. I start every year with this statement. I look forward to this event every year. I enjoy that we get to see that these kids are going to do something bigger than them. I teach social studies here, and I'm regularly looking at items from the past or events that have already happened. But today I get to look into the future. We get to witness these young men and women take their first steps into something that's not about themselves, but about others. I truly believe that these students are doing something bigger than them. They're dedicating themselves to the service of our country, and for that I want to say thanks. First up will be Sergeant Bishop with the Ohio Army National Guard.
Thank you, Mr. Schroeder. Thank you to Colerain High School, Northwest Local School District for having us here today. This is a great event. Super proud of this group of young people up here. First of all, I have Senior Siarra West. Siarra, if you want to go ahead and identify yourself. So I'm just going to read a little paragraph that they wrote themselves about why they joined. Siarra says, "I joined the military because I always knew I wanted to join, but never knew which branch. But with the help of Sergeant Bischoff," thank you, I appreciate that, "and my grandpa, who is a veteran himself, it helped me choose the National Guard, which will allow me to finish college and stay close to my family for a while." Second, we have Bimala Dhimal. And Bimala says, "It was always my mom's dream to be in the Army, and it was only right that I fulfill her dreams for her. A part of me always knew that I can and would be able to join because I have the drive and the motivation to do so. With the support of my family and the help of Sergeant Bischoff," again, thank you for the recognition, "I was able to successfully enlist in the Army National Guard." And next we have Camilla Abdul Wahid, Senior. And hers is kind of lengthy, but it's fitting. I have learned that I come from a long lineage of family members who served honorably in a number of military branches: the U.S. Army, the U.S. Marine Corps, and U.S. Air Force. My 3 uncles are war veterans who served in Operation Desert Storm and Operation Iraqi Freedom, while my older sister honorably served in the U.S. Marine Corps, and older brother recently enlisted in the U.S. Air Force and is currently stationed in Okinawa, Japan. More sentimental to me is my father, who I never met due to his early passing. Honorably served in the United States Marine Corps as well. While learning about my family members' honorable military service, I realized that some of their experiences came with pain and trauma. Upon learning about my family members' military experiences, I became interested in how military departments support their service members. After thoroughly researching the topic, I learned about the Judge Advocate General Corps, or JAG, and their role of fighting, investigating, prosecuting, and defending military service members who are either victims or perpetrators of crimes. I also learned how JAG supports military service members with legal services to include legal documents, family legal services, and other legal matters. I learned quickly how these services help military service members to continue to be mission-focused and mission-ready. After researching this occupational specialty, I determined this would be a direct path to my ultimate career goal of having a career in law and continuing my family lineage of military service. And the next 2, these are men of short, few words. First is Nishal Darjee. Nishal, congratulations. Nishal says, being a part of the strongest military forces, I joined for the opportunities and for the thrill. All right. And finally, we have Mr. Jeevan Subedi, and he says, I joined for the opportunities for a better future and college. So, again, I'm proud of this group of people. At least 3 of them came from Sergeant Morgan's criminal justice class, so special recognition to Sergeant Morgan for allowing me to operate within his classroom. And again, thanks to Colerain High School and the administration for having us.
Thank you. Next is Staff Sergeant Vela with the United States Marine Corps.
Good morning. Thank you, Colerain High School Board of Education, for being here. It's an honor to present those who are enlisting into basically the future of the United States. Today, I'm recognizing Hronek. And Seth Kroger, who is currently at MEPS enlisting right now, and I'll talk about him a little bit. Nick, he came into my office one day and he was like, I want to be a Marine. I was like, okay. So my first question to him is, well, why do you want to be a Marine? Because it's not every day I get an individual to walk into my office and want to be a United States Marine. So with a quick statement from him, and then I'll talk a little bit about him. He said, I wanted to get into the military service in some way and start working right away and build myself to be successful in the future. I was like, okay, well, after talking with him a little bit, come to find out he has 2 older brothers who are United States Marines. One's currently serving, as one is out of the service right now as well. And he kind of wanted to follow in his brother's footsteps, and I found that really honorable and remarkable, and we got the process started. And now he is going to be on his way to boot camp shortly here in a couple months to become a United States Marine. He's been an outstanding individual. He works very hard. He's very dedicated to his job, and he's going to be looking to do diesel mechanics within the Marine Corps, something that he wanted to take away and just kind of work with his hands. So congratulations. Thank you, Nick, for your service. I want to talk about Seth Kroger. He's a very outstanding individual, standout student athlete for Colerain High School. He he did wrestling, and he's currently in the middle of a baseball season that he's very adamant about. What inspired him to join the Marine Corps is his grandfather. His grandfather served as a Marine and was part of the Vietnam time frame, and he really admires his grandfather and wanted to kind of follow in his footsteps and experience what some of the difficulties, hardships, challenges that the armed forces and the Marine Corps kind of presents, and carry on that legacy in his family. So I want to congratulate Seth Kroger, even though he is not here present at this moment. Thank you for his service as well.
Thank you. You are. Yep, perfect. All right. Up next for the U.S. Navy, I have Petty Officer Flanders.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Petty Officer Flanders. I'm one of the Navy representatives for the Cincinnati area and specifically Colerain High School. I'm here with Mark Rutherford. He's also a Navy recruiter. It's an honor to be here personally and professionally because being a recruiter for the world's greatest Navy, I get the opportunity to change the lives of young women and young men and help them with their futures just as the Navy has done for me. At this time, I'd like to recognize Cheyenne Farmer and Maleigha Carson. They both told me that they wanted to travel and be able to take care of their future family, so I said, hey, why not the Navy? Cheyenne has enlisted into the Navy's medical program as a hospital corpsman, and Maleigha has enlisted into the Navy's professional career apprenticeship program. They both will be leaving, starting their dream to travel in June, and they both will leave for basic training and start receiving $180,000 in education benefits if they choose to use those. Congratulations to both of them.
I just want to thank the parents. Without you guys, none of this would be possible for these young men and women to continue with their future. You guys do a lot for them, and that you do a lot for us in the recruiting process, so I just want to thank you for that. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next up is Master Sergeant Markham with the Air Force.
Hi, good morning. I'm Master Sergeant Markham with the Air Force Reserve Recruiting Service. I'm here today to recognize Cardae Lane. I first met Cardae back roughly about a year ago during your guys' first college and career fair. And I met him and his parents during that time and learned a little bit about him, learned a bit about some of the things that he was looking to do, and got started on a conversation about what his long-term goals and what his future looked like. I know Cardae had this to say about himself. Ever since he was born, he's wanted to be, and he's been part of a large family of people serving in the military. His father previously served in the Navy and currently serving in the Army Reserve. And as a kid, he knew that he always wanted to join the service himself and follow in his father's footsteps. His parents always raised him to keep shooting for higher, and as he pursued those things, wanting to grow up. Originally, his plan was to join the Army. But his mother later presented the question of, was there something bigger that he could potentially do? And that later led to him wanting to join the Air Force. And then through my time working with Cardae, from the time that he's enlisted, all the way through the time where he's been working with our delayed training flight each month, I've seen a young man grow, show his ambition, his enthusiasm, and his maturity beyond his years. So Cardae, thank you for your future service in the Air Force. Okay?
Thank you. Let's see. Now we have Lieutenant Pat Horde from the Ohio Army National Guard to administer the oath. Parents, if you want to stand up where you're at and just take some photos when he does this, feel free to. Right out to the middle. Thank you, Lieutenant. And here's Mrs. Davis, our head principal, with some closing remarks.
Thank you, Mr. Schroeder. I first want to say thanks to Mr. Schroeder for putting this on. This is a great event to recognize the commitment that these individuals are making. I then want to thank each and every one of you for the commitment and dedication that you are making. You truly do make Colerain High School proud and a great place to be as you represent us. I wish you nothing but the very best in the future. So good luck to you. Please always make sure that you come visit us. Once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal, and we would always love to have you back. So thank you very much, and thank you to your families for your support and dedication as well. I really appreciate everyone joining us this morning. If you'd like to take this opportunity to take pictures and celebrate this moment, we would encourage that. So that is the conclusion of our ceremony. Thank you all for joining us today.